Hello again from beautiful Lynchburg, Virginia. Sunday, May 3rd. Fantastic day. We've got sun. Intermittent clouds, but a lot of sun today. It's been a long time since I've updated the blog. That was by design. I will not say that I did not have time. I think that's an excuse, perhaps 90% of the time. When someone tells you that they don't have time, what they really are saying is, I am not making this a priority. And that's the bitter truth sometimes. I'm a firm believer that humans, when they really truly desire something, they'll get it done regardless of time. So I just simply did not make the blog a priority for a lot of different reasons. And that could be another blog post in and of itself a little bit later. But today we're talking productivity. And one of the reasons that I did not update the blog in quite some time was my wife was pregnant. She is no longer pregnant. We had our first child, Eli Kamana Olana Schellenberger. That could be another blog post in and of itself, how we got that middle name. Eli Kamana Olana Schellenberger was born 3 weeks ago. 8 pounds, 10 ounces, 21 inches, big guy, built with kale, built with spinach, kale, and a no-sugar diet. That could be another blog post for a different time. Today we're dealing with productivity, and when you have a son, I had a son, when you have a child, you learn a lot about productivity that you didn't know before. And this blog post is not specific to productivity strategies when having an infant, more so just productivity in general. But certainly you can apply the concepts to having kids as well. Main point of the blog today, I wonder if we don't make productivity more complicated than it needs to be. Past 10 years of my professional career, I've read countless books, audiobooks, I've devoured blog posts, I've devoured podcasts, articles, I follow the gurus on Twitter and have been for quite some time. And I've learned a lot about productivity, but I wonder if we're making it too complicated than it really needs to be. All of these gurus, they have their systems and they have their checklists and they have all of their things, and it's 300-400 page books, 8-hour audiobooks. Bob Pozen, great guy, I love it. I love the book, Extreme Productivity. But I think it's a 6-hour audiobook. And it's great, I love it. Again, I haven't, I love it. Bob Pozen, he's done a lot, great book. But I do wonder if it's a bit more complex than it needs to be, especially for beginners. Now Bob Pozen, he's talking about executive types, high-level types. I mean, really, really, really high-performance people. But for the average college student, perhaps, just getting their feet wet with productivity, I don't know that it needs to be that complicated. So today we're going to simplify it. This is part 1 of a 2-part post. Today will be the simple, here's my theory, especially for the college-age demographic. Keep it simple. You've got a lot going on. You don't need a 6-hour audiobook about productivity. Keep it simple. And then in the second part of this post, I'm going to get a little bit more in depth with specific strategies and things that you can do to enhance the first 3 concepts that I'll introduce today. So I hope you enjoy it. Productivity. It's good to be back blogging once again.